Welcome to the glorious land of reborn Dwemer Solstheim, I couldn't remember the name of it then, Skyrim and Tamriel joined as one at long last. Not really lore friendly, but hey, you know, Morrowind is coming up next. Speaking of which, we actually grabbed a fair amount of Morrowind. In fact, some of this is Dwemery lands in Morrowind as well. In fact, I think I made one of these sites a holy site just based on some random lore crap. Not how about it might be this one? Great mistake. It is. Yeah, we've actually grabbed one of our holy sites there, but there we go. Anyway, last episode was a hell of a lot of me managing the realm. And it was very sort of edit heavy, and it was obviously a lot of mismanagement to start off with, but then a lot of heavy pro management afterwards. We've still got, hilariously after all of that, oh shit, well firstly we've got a 10,000 man revolt. We've still got the fucking timber thieves. One of the guys that rebelled during that major civil war we had are still kicking around. Now, to my knowledge, after all of that, or during all of that, I lost the retinues again. Not really much of a shocker, huh? The issue is we also don't have any gold. I might have put them down because we had such little gold. Now, we're also going to get such little gold because, as I briefly touched on last episode, a lot of our provinces have been hit by a lot of negative buffs from where I had so much land, so many over vassal limit, you know, very little money, all of that crap. So this is kind of annoying, but we can probably fight our way out of this with just our retinue troops. Vassal levies. Oh shit, we have no vassal levies? Why? Is it because we're that far over our vassal limit? 50 out of 60, I can't really do much about that. We can make a titular kingdom. Oh, you know what? We can't make a titular kingdom. One of these must be true. It's not the High King of Morrowind. Rank is lower than King. Oh, so it's only one of them have to be true. Okay, that's fine. So we can actually make the titular kingdom of Black, like, and maybe tidy up some vassals as well. Main issue is, Cyrodiilic Empire have some of the duchy level tarts we need, right? They have Fashion, I believe. Oh, no, we have that one. It's one of these around here. Was it Skinnier? Yeah, they still have Skinnier, which means we're still going to be way over our vassal limit. They also have Virtue as well, which is quite annoying. So we are 50 out of 60 or 60 out of 50, but in a moment, when we can afford it, as soon as we can afford it, we are going to make the Empire of Tamriel. We're going to do what Tiber Septim could not. More to the point, we can do what Tiber Septim could not. Because obviously we stole the Amulet of Kings from him, which kind of made it impossible for him to get crowned as a legitimate ruler. And it turns out to be a legitimate ruler. All you have to do is steal a dude's fancy little amulet, and that's it. That's all they need. They're a very backwards people, the men of Tamriel, the race of man. They're a bit weird, they're a bit strange with their traditions, and it's going to mean that we can swoop in, and no one's going to question it. You know, they're all just, well, he's got a fancy-looking amulet there, so I guess he is the emperor now, huh? So they're not going to do anything about it. More to the point, I wonder if Tamriel has a unique Dwemer name, because there is hidden in the localization. As I was building this mod, I was looking through some things hidden in the titles. Oh my god, did it crash? Well, that's something new. So like I was saying before I was really interrupted by the game crashing there are a lot of pre-built titles in the game already. So one of the devs clearly is a fan of the Dwemer. Because I believe it's Morrowind, Resdane, when you grab that back, it automatically gets renamed to Dwemer. As you might know in the base game, when you say, are a Catholic and say the Byzantine Empire, it gets renamed to the Latin Empire. There are similar things they've done with the Dwemer in this, so I'm kind of interested to see if there's a Dwemer equivalent of Tamriel. I guess we'll find out soon. After all that work, by God, I actually think I deserve to be the Emperor of Tamriel at this stage. Rkungtunch deserves it at this point, after the amount of more vassal management than Tiber Septim ever thought of doing in his whole goddamn life. I didn't about. Wait, what? That was 100%. How was it not 100%? I thought... Is it because he's got provinces occupied? Yeah, but it's... Wow. Okay, he's got more troops somewhere. He's got troops all the way back down in... So these are the timber thieves, which I briefly talked about like 2 episodes ago when we couldn't afford to pay them, they broke away. I thought that when you defeated guys like this in... I guess it's an invasion, isn't it? So I guess not. It's not like a rebellion where you defeat all the rebels and then they, you know, disappear. I guess with these guys, because they have places siege, that technically counts their war goal because it's an invasion. Alright, let's quickly kick them out, and then hopefully we won't have to go all the way down to Valenwood to kill whatever's left. Alright, thank God we can assault this down. Fort level 8. Okay, that's fine. Right, take it out. 86, 18... Oh, God, please don't make me go all the way down there. 95? We're good. Okay, thank God for that. Thank you. Goodbye, timber thieves. I don't think they have to pay reparations or anything, seeing as we, you know, hired them and couldn't afford to pay them in the first place. Quickly wipe out the State Divine's Uprising. Then, unfortunately, we're going to have to sit around for ages. Oh, my God, it's now the time to debase the mints. Round 2. I was going to say we'll have to sit around for ages and wait for our sort of realm management to go back to normal. Who assaulted that? Because that was not me. My vassal must be here. You know, because we've got all those provincial modifiers. Not only that, we've got no money, and we're still losing money. Is it because we're that far over our vassal limit? I didn't realize it had such a heavy impact on vassal levies and taxes. Okay, I'm going to have to really shuffle some vassals around. I'll give out some We need to basically become emperor as soon as possible so we can give out some kingdom level titles, because this kind of sucks. Alright, well, I think all it takes is being at peace, which is obviously going to be difficult because of, you know, this whole situation. I imagine our revolt risk is fairly high right now. They've already started converting to Dwemer. You guys have literally been Dwemer for about 5 minutes. They're like, yeah, well, you know what? It's sort of proved his point, really, hasn't he? We might as well convert. Where are your gods now, Imperial? Right, let's proselytize. I think, seeing as we're going to keep the Imperial Isle, because obviously it's one of the best provinces in the game, we will definitely keep that one for ourselves. So let's grab that as soon as possible. White God is going to take a while to convert. Do I want to convert? I don't want to change provincial culture or massacre the Imperials, go on a big old genocide campaign until we've got crowned first, because I believe that lowers revolt risk, or at least it increases vassal opinion. Whatever I can do to keep the realm stable, I'm gonna try and emphasize that before we do anything else here. Gather concessions. We've actually got one Imperial vassal left. I missed one out of all of that, and she's a maybe on the revocation. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave you for a while. I feel like keeping one around so she can tell her friends is a good idea. Now, absolute cognatic Nordic moot, or we can change it to a Nordic moot. It's a real shame that Skyrim has no other succession options besides that, especially when it doesn't make sense if you're not Nordic culture. Like, why would you adopt the customs of the Nords there? But, you know. So what have we got here? So Cyrodiil is agnatic cognatic Gavelkarn. Well, that's horrible news. We've got Dwemereth, which is Tanistry. And agnatic, so we've got Confirmation, Tanistry, Nordic Moot, and what was the last one? Gavelkind. We've got 4 different succession types. Incredible. Welcome to CK2. Alright, so Titular Kingdom of Blacklight we could again make and then shuffle a lot of vassals under that, which I will do at some stage. Just gotta wait for the money to tick up now, my guys. So I think, Halls of Kagrenak are bringing in the most taxes just at a quick glance there, so we'll send you to, are you really our best steward? Absolutely not. Now, I have had to make a lot of people vassals that I wouldn't normally, so kind of crappy steward vassals, so like some of them don't really have much going for them. He's got 19 stewardship, so he's not a great example, but some of them, for example, have very, very low stats, because I was basically, like this dude, for example, is a prime one here, like 12 stewardship is basically his best stat, which is obviously not good for a rule of a county. Higher stewardship, higher taxes, more taxes for us. This dude, I was really running out of people to the extent that I even went as far to land my own wife, because I thought she was at least trustworthy, and if she dies, who cares? You know, our daughter gets it, apparently. So that's, it wasn't ideal, but hey, this is looking pretty good. Do we want to get rid of this crap in, like, Valenwood? Oh, that's Tiber Septim's daughter. She's still around. She must really be a little pissed. Oh, wow. Look at that. Minus 1,005 revoke vassal titles. Minus 360 revoke my title. That's absolutely insane. Aristocrat versus Warlord. Oh, so because she has Aristocrat, I didn't realize that was an opposite trait. Okay, that's really interesting. Well, wasn't Tiber Septim a Warlord, though? I guess not. Wow. We've really screwed things up here. Now, what do we need to get coronated? So white gold coronation is just 93 gold, but we all want to get coronated, obviously, after we've made the Empire of Tamriel. We don't want to become coronated as a king and then flip over to Emperor. So we need to have 2,000 gold. Oh my god, have we got people we can rant about? Oh, maybe, hang on. Maybe there are some more of those big old money-making prisoners. Obviously, we had a guy last time that we banished for like 10,000 gold. Oh, come on, please. 89's not enough. Oh, there's nothing here, is there? Signiaf Markarth. Ulpius Aberin. I should have revoked more titles from, you know what, I might even do that now. Mayors and things tend to be the richest ones. So if we go to, like, Green Emperor Ray Frogir, still doesn't have very much. What about Lovgar? It's just random weird characters tend to have a lot of gold to them. I'm not sure what causes it. Why they... Because, like, we saw that person at Mora, and in fact, it might still be true. Up in Atmora, they had, like, hundreds of thousands... Yeah, look, she's still got 34,000 gold there. Queen Mubyanal, the wealthy of Atmora. No shit. Well, I guess we'll hopefully wait. Okay, we're at least getting some gold here. So it's not going to be a huge amount of weight, but obviously, you know, the longer we're uncrowned, the more revolts we're going to get, things like that. Hey, Prefect Jan at Fort Legion has converted to the Dwemer Faith. Praise Mundas. Thank you, Prefect Jan. Appreciate you. It's only because they don't want their titles revoked. Oh, I've also fixed the graphics, by the way. I found some time, along with all of that crap I did last episode, to also fix the tonal architect. So they are back in full swing. Look at this. Influence 91% now. That's absolutely... And it's because all of our vassals have joined it, right? Or almost... You know, most of the Dwemer have the opportunity to join it. It's just that learning. They've got to have a base learning to join it, so it's quite an open society in that regard. Not really intended for such a large Dwemer empire, I'll be honest. So I might need to add... In a scenario like this, you'd probably want to add some more restrictions to that. We're not going to help anyone out. How is, like, for children joining? Because they just have... I think you need, like, 10 learning to join this, my dude. Weird. Oh, unless she was inducted. She's probably inducted by this dude. Oh, that doesn't matter too much. Right, I guess we just sit around. Hey, the Imperial Isle converted. Well, that took no time at all. I imagine their moral authority is probably gone by now. In fact, we can probably check, can't we? What is it ledger is... I've got to remember the button. There we go. Right, so we want to go to religion, sort by authority. So at the top, Alm Civi still have... Oh, right, because Vivek is... Yeah, because Vivek's leading it. That's not really much of a shocker, is it? Look at this, though. Alm Civi, Green Pact, Oriel. So... Obviously, the elves are doing very, very well this time around. We've just, like, at the start of this campaign, men were doing insanely well. Now it's flipped on its head. And now we've got Alm Civi, obviously an elven pantheon. Green Pact, elven pantheon. Oriel, well, they're not actually an elven pantheon, but they are, you know, elven. Same with Green Pact. Oriel. Hist is Argonian. Wow, I'm kind of surprised Argonia has done that well, considering they've been... Oh, you know what? They've unified, more or less. Whoa, look at that. That's like the most powerful Argonia I think I've ever seen. Pretty impressive, probably because we actually got rid of their enemies. We have no interest in invading them. And Morrowind is weakened massively, so this is like ESO, basically, right? Oh no, like Skyrim. Skyrim is actually after the Dark Elves have been kicked in the head by the Argonians. That's cool. And what else were we looking at on the ledger? I just kind of want to see what the world is up to for a bit, try and get back into the game after I spent a whole episode fixing things. 5 courts over in Akavir. Dwemer, there we are. What are we on? We're... actually quite high up the list, all things considered. I want to be at the top. We've got to get rid of Vivek. I didn't realize they have such high moral authority. Oh, and here we go. More uprisings. We can ransom 2 characters. That's not going to pay for the... Oh, my monkey. My treasured monkey passed away. I'll never forget you, Bubbles, who I'm naming now. Goodbye, Signief Markov. We might as well just banish everyone, right? I don't really mind if they haven't got any gold. There's no point in being in our prison. Otherwise, you have to constantly resist our foul impulses. Right, there we go. And it's just all these boys. Maybe someone wants to ransom out eventually. Still 339. Please, I need my mints. I need my mints to basically... Who are you? Sunky Warfer. 418 men. You've declared war on me. Really? I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. Well, I don't know why they've done that, because we still have 34,000 men, even with this insane vassal problem we've got going on right now. This is annoying. So because... Rkungtunch's wife was a ruler, she got to choose the education for Nedit, which is a terrible name. We're obviously going to give him something far more Dwemery than Nedit. Come on, who do you think you are? Right, let's start with a good base name. I need something that's at least 5 or 6 unpronounceable syllable blocks here. That's pretty good. Now, if we're gonna get rid of some of these vowels, we don't need those. Let's throw in some Dwemery letters. I think that's pretty good. That's a hell of a name right there. Really annoyed she's chosen etiquette for him. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. You got Playful, which can become Gregarious, Deceitful, which are both good. Lunatic's obviously horrible. Shit. Well, can't win them all, I guess. Darlak, though, has Conscientious. She actually chose Duty for him. Right, so let's invite relative to court. Oh, okay. There you go. Humbly decline your request. I'm happy with... He's happy with his mother. Unbelievable. I have to take this one to court. Right, Sign Guardian. Us. Let's educate this one, seeing as he is backup heir. She's not going to say no to that, is she? There we go. Right, thank you. Alright, so now we're in control of... Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah, no? I thought I was educating... Oh, my God. No, wait, that is... She didn't say yes to that. Why not? Am I going crazy here? I thought you were already my... Oh, maybe things have... Maybe where I landed her, he stopped... We stopped being his guardian. Well, we can take control of him again, so that's fine. Right, there we go. Oh, what a shocker. Another 8 Divines Uprising. And, of course, an adventurer threat. What are you? Dragonborn? Okay, so he's probably some distant descendant of Tiber Septim. Follower of that thing. Grim Artifact Journeyman Monk. This isn't very monkly. Left-handed. Disgusting. Right, okay, take him out. Just to... Oh, we can't even afford to assassinate him. What happened to all of our money? Do you remember when we had like 10,000 gold a couple of episodes ago? What happened to that, huh? Right, let's try and take this guy out. I don't think we're going to be able to, because we're not particularly liked in the non-Dwemer world, to be honest with you. Right, is that... Okay. But how are we losing gold still? Why are the levies so expensive? 413 gold to keep, what, 10,000... 9,000 men raised? Oh, we just inherited a bunch of cash from this dying, though. Thank you, Nedit of Coral. Much appreciated. This sucks. This is, like, awful. I wish I'd have made a bunch of double dukes now. If I'd have realized this was going to be so crippling, being so far over our vassal limit. We're not even that far over it. We could change a law. If we'd, like, decentralize the realm a little bit, that might not be too bad. What did we just inherit? Just a bunch of crap again. Coral. That was it. Here, my dude. Grantland attack. You know what? I said let's make some double dukes. Let's actually stick to that. My guy in Ash. Coral is yours. No, that's Cyrodiil. Close. A few letters out. There we go. 61 out of 50. Right, can we decentralize a little bit? Or, oh, you guys also said, and it's a very good point, by the way, make sure you cancel that council power. I agree. We should probably do that. Shit, we actually can't. 58. Oh, next year. Next year we can give ourselves vassal limit plus 10, which still won't solve our problem, but it actually might get us out of debt. Then we can become coronated. Then we should be able to change the crown laws because we'll have a new... Oh, unless it affects... Does it affect all titles? I actually have no idea. Well, we'll wait and see. We might not be able to change the centralization of a new title. In fact, it might even start a medium or something like that. Honestly, I'm not sure because it's where we come into this sort of situation. Okay, so what is it? It's November 3855. So we've got exactly a year just to sit around, maybe debase some mints, just a hint. Maybe debase some mints, try and kill this other dude off, and just enjoy our life as the new ruler of way too much stuff. Easy genius. Sell an artifact. We've got so many. Amulet of Unity, get out of here. Don't need it. Sell an artifact. I didn't even think about this. We got so many from obviously all the wars, but more importantly, we've just been building them up for years and years. Sell this horse. Don't need it. 50 gold for a horse. This is like a great deal. This might just get us out of debt. Now, it won't be fantastic, but it will, like I said, getting us out of debt is half the battle. Skullcoat, don't want it. Do we want to make any more deals with the Daedra? We don't have Moloch Bal's Mace, which is another one that we can... Oh, I have to cancel it. A bit pointless, seeing as there's no Elder Council. Moloch Bal's Mace will allow us to... We can be affected by Dwemer technology, let's put it that way. Although, I'd rather not do everything in this campaign. I want you guys to have some things when maybe you play it through for yourself. So, keep that one a secret. But we've still got, the other two. We've got the, what is it, Volendrung and... Wait, don't tell me. I don't remember. The other one I made. The Unicorn, of course. How could I forget? We've got 2 Rings of Happiness. Oh, we do. Okay, let's sell one of those as well. This has got to sell for a lot, right? 50 gold again. Well, hey, we're out of debt. That's the important thing. More to the point, that means that things like Lycanthrope Infestation, Harboring the Homeless, Incompetent Rulers, Smugglers' Rings, etc., can start disappearing now. 22,000 men. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Plus he's an adventurer, which gives him... Oh, I thought that actually gave him bonus to morale, but I guess not. 102% chance to kill him. Magic? Could we magic him dead? We've got 82 mana. I should be blasting my wife with, like, spells that make her not so repulsive. Alright, first things first. Open spellbook. Blast him. What can we do? Chicken. Drain health. Drain health chicken. That seems like a good combo. So this to hopefully just straight up kill him dead. Secondly, let's go for polymorph chicken to give his armies almost no morale, because now he's got 0 stats, which would be quite nice. We could also, I don't know, curse construction, mass frenzy. Curse army weapons, decrease troop offensive. Repulse character, it's not really much use, is it? What have we got? Tactics of shared growth increases his commander. We don't want to do that. I guess we probably just want to blast in them with, like, obscure information, decrease land organization. Kill him off with attrition. Sure, let's go for it. We've apparently got the mana for it, so fuck it. Take that, my dude. Land organization minus 6%. Fine. This might be okay. Now, be very careful not to raise my troops until we need them. Where is he? I can't actually find him? Okay, I guess we'll wait until we... Oh, there he is. Ginnell's host fleet. Oh, God, 8 Divines Uprising. I was going to say I don't want to raise any troops until we know we need them. Because it costs apparently a small bloody fortune to have troops raised. We should be able to win with 4,000 men, surely. With Rkungtunch on the centre? Of course we will. Hey! The populator will be removed from Bleak Wall. There we go. That's something, huh? That's a great start. It's because we're out of debt now that some of these events can start clearing out. Now, that also means, in Bleak Wall... did we not already have a site of Ethereum? We already have the Ethereum storage there. What else do we need then? We need Sunguard and... It wasn't Volshiga, was it? We've already got Sunguard. Ethereum Research Lab we've got then. Okay, good. So we'll work on the other two again. When we've got money, Coronation comes first. Very difficult. Okay, and how much are these troops costing? Look, even these troops cost a fortune to have raised. My God, this is horrible. Right, get out of here. All we got to do is save up 2,000 gold. And he's got troops, but he's not doing anything with them. They're just sort of sitting there. Is it because he's a chicken? I imagine that has a lot to do with it. Thank you. At long last. And you know what? We don't have greedy anymore. It's probably because we haven't debased the mints in so long. If we get greedy, that might... Oh, there we go. Right, nice. Okay, that's going to offset some of the cost here. We're a quarter of the way there. This is... Oh, yeah, no, we are a quarter of the way there. What am I thinking? This is nuts. Prince Tullan and Silgrad has presented you with evidence of I don't care. I do not care. I cannot handle any vassals going to war with one another. How long until we can change this law? Okay, 2 more months, and then we can almost get ourselves out of this hole. 1 more month. Okay, you know, let's just do it now. Let's just not... Okay, centralization minimum. It's going to lower our domain size by 1. Not that that matters. Oh, shit, it's going to give us +5 to our vassal limit as well. Nope, can't afford it. Right, do it. Just do it. Just get it out of the way. Council get to vote on it, but they're going to vote in favour, obviously. Now, we're over our domain limit, but we are closer to our vassal limit, and getting rid of... Sure, we've got some crappy provinces we really don't want. Let's take a look here. Alftand is ours. We've got Markarth. Markarth we don't want. Why have we got Markarth? That's not a site of anything. Right? It's Sungard and another place that I don't remember, like Mazark or whatever that is. Second Numinium. So we need Sungard, Bleakwall, Sheerpoint, Alftand. So why have we got Markarth? My dude, do you want that back? I feel like I've stolen your capital very rudely when I didn't need to take it. So you can have that one back, my guy. There we go, problem solved. Alright, 61 out of 54 is much, much better, but still not fantastic. So we definitely can't... I've checked the vassals quite a couple of times here, and that we can't shuffle anyone else away. Generally looking for, like, counts. We've got Skinnier, Harmate. We don't have any of these. That's in... what about... We could put... No... Wait, should you not be under that person? Okay, we can get rid of you. That's something. Okay, 6 more to go. 55 out of 54, and we literally cannot put any vassals under anybody else. They're all dukes, or lower, but these guys don't contribute to it. Anything lower than a count doesn't contribute to vassal limit. So we've got Nevith. The reason I'm not putting Nevith under anyone is because he's got Virtue, as in he has the entire Duchy of Virtue. We just don't have the title of Virtue, so he's basically a duke anyway. Could make the Kingdom of Blacklight and maybe shuffle all our Morrowind vassals under one big kingdom. It's going to set us back 400 gold. It's even worth it. Should we just... Maybe our monthly balance will be decent enough now? Let's see how it goes. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Against Fussy, I don't care. Right, okay. There we go. Oh my god, did you see that? We went from like 11 gold to 111. We are going to get coronated in no time. You perfect man. Prince, remember his face, for he is a beautiful man. Look at the scarred effect on his face. That's really nicely done. Excellent news. That was 600 gold as well. I didn't even notice that. Alright, we only need a little bit more, and then we can actually make the Empire of Tamriel. What a pain in the ass this has been. More realm management. Disappointing but understandable. Yeah, you know what, my dude? I'm also desperate for cash, so I'll let you off this time around. We could imprison him, obviously revoke it, but I don't need any tension in the realm right now until we are coronated. The dragonfires are lit. That'll teach those Daedra. After everything they've done for us, we're going to light the dragonfires. Can we even do that? We can't equip the Amulet of Kings, so I don't know if we can light the dragonfires. I think if we try, it'll just immediately fail. Oh, well. We can always try it, huh? We can always give it a go, maybe. Okay, so... why? 2,000 gold. Peace. Oh, because of this idiot. Oh, he's leading troops now. He's here. Ah, because he's not a chicken anymore. Right, fair enough. Open spell, but let's blast him into a chicken again. I hope you enjoyed not being a chicken, but I've changed my mind. Can we do anything else? Curse army weapons. Let's try and maybe save our boys there that are otherwise going to get screwed. Drain a health enfeeble? Okay, that's not going to help. Can we maybe lower his armor? No, we can't. We're actually completely out of mana at this stage. Fine, just lower his health again with whatever we can. Less aversion, better than nothing, huh? Drain health. Oh, we already had a -3 and that replaces it. Well, that sucks. Okay, so his land organization is still down. We've also cursed him -15%. We need to go and help out with this war. Seeing that we actually have vassal troops and our own personal troops now, I think we can probably help out a little bit with this one. 10,000 men? That'll be enough with Rkungtunch on it, right? Surely. Alright, luckily they've managed to attrition themselves down or leave behind enough garrisons as well to get themselves down to hopefully enough men that we can just move in and stop assaulting it down. Get out of here. Hey, he's trying to end this war before we can stop him. I think all we have to do is kill all his troops, right? It's a host war. So we kill all his troops. Why is that war not over? He hasn't got anything left. Or what? Do you think his garrisons are just going to last forever at this point? Well, we might as well surrender, boys. Let's grab 4 provinces, and he's got no troops, but there's nothing we can do against the tribe of Ravenhall. Now what? Genuinely, he's got another 7,000 men somewhere. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Okay, where are his commanders? He doesn't have any fucking commanders. Oh, come on. I just want to get coronated, my guy. And here we have it. The first ever title we made in the Elrang series. The Kingdom of Silvernar. Wow. That's quite a nice title. You know what? I was going to give it away, but obviously we can't. Titular Kingdom of Blacklight. Going to make that one too. Even though we can't give it away. We've got enough cash to do it now, right? Come on. Where are these last dudes, please? I just want to be coronated. Groundskeeper Neveth of the Green Emperor away. You Dwemer sure are a contentious people. White piece, that'll do. Fine, it doesn't matter. That's the equivalent of him surrendering, right? And it's not like we need gold out of it or anything. We've still got prestige. Okay, at long last. My god. The Empire of Tamriel. Look at this. Becomes a primary title of no character, excuse me. New de jure liege of... So the Kingdom of Dwemer, both Skyrim and Solstheim, fall under. Oh, wow, it becomes the de jure. Oh, man. That's a hell of a red, huh? Tamriel. That's awesome. And what do we need for a white gold coronation? Why can't we... excuse me? Why can't I be coronated, my dude? He's not a prisoner, has personal wealth, but we can't do it. We just actually can't do it. Yeah, but there's a... conditions, we fulfill everything. Feel like it's something they're not telling us here, you know? What's the succession type? That's the real question. Tamrielic Empire. Agnatic Cognatic Imperial Succession. The current Emperor or Empress, all close relatives who are direct vassals or courtiers or spouses and consorts, along with personal council members and members of the Outer Council, coordinate together to select an acceptable heir from among the ruler's close relatives. That sounds nice. Sure. So we've got wife or 3 children. Sure. We will obviously go for Angel Berkel-Thorezken. And hopefully he'll get elected, preferably. Why would you elect my wife? What is wrong with you? Oh, God, this guy's dying as well. Hey, our vassal limit is much, much higher. We could, once again, centralize. Let's do it. Why not? Are they really going to say no to centralization? Come on. There we go. Okay, we've undone the damage we've done. That's nice. Why can't we get coronated, though? I actually kind of wanted to... Turns out you need a religious head. I just went digging through the files, and that's what we're missing here. Now, the Dwemer can never have a religious head, because the Dwemer aren't a religious people, technically. That kind of sucks, huh? We can't make ourselves the legitimate ruler of the Empire? Or can we with some Dwemer engineering? Ah, there we go. That did the trick. Sorry, just had to do some tonal magics, you know, sing at the right tune. I don't know how they do it. To celebrate the beginning of my ruler of reign as the ruler of the White Gold Tower, nothing more appropriate than a coronation ceremony. The only question is, who shall direct the ceremony? Wow, the music. Holy shit, where did that come from? Oh, wow. That's appropriate. Okay, I will crown myself. It turns out you don't need a religious head, but you have to click the button, you need a religious head. But there we go. I was kind of worried this would all break, but hey, I will crown myself. Who better to crown Imperator Rkungtunch, the Scholar of Tamriel, than Imperator Rkungtunch himself? He's got the big enough brain for it. Let's do it. Is this even going to work, or is it just going to break? A dirty secret. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Baroness Gronak and Volcamera, my courtier, in flagrante. Terrible. I do smell profit. I imagine that's not profit, my friend. Flesh is weak. Forgive and forget. Coronate me, please. Can Rkungtunch even coronate himself? Does this... There we go. Self-coronation. The White Gold Tower is full of lords, knights, and foreign emissaries representing the most distinct nations of Tamriel. Well, we've got Dwemer Skyrim. We've got Dwemer Solstheim. How about the Dwemer Isle of... whatever the one is up in the Sea of Ghosts? Your throne room is decorated and your crown waits for you at the throne as you slowly walk and take it in your hands. You start to feel the crown waiting on your head as it fits perfectly just over your ears. Everyone cheers and applauds and you show your new crown around and make a brief speech. May my reign be prosperous, or time to light the dragon fires. I'm 99.9% sure this will fail. We have the Amulet of Kings, but we can't equip it, so I don't think this is going to work. We can try it. Sure. You walk to the Templum in the Temple District and see the unmistakable, decorated ritual circle where the sacred dragonfires once burned, keeping the barrier between Nirn and Oblivion stable. Only those with dragon blood and the Amulet of Kings may reaffirm the ancient covenant with Akatosh. I got the Amulet of Kings! I don't know why we're speaking in broken... This is Dwemer tongue. It translates badly, of course. I got the Amulet of Kings. The fires rekindled, but only for a moment before flaming out. You try again to light the fires, but nothing happens. I should have even tried it. Lose prestige, lose invention, yeah. I didn't think it was possible. We might as well. Hey, there was no harm giving it a go, besides the fact that we lost some prestige. Nice. We're now the coronated Emperor of Tamriel. Do we get a coronated trait? No. Do we get anything out of that? No religious authorities, sure. Weird scholar. No, we got a nice event out of it. Blasted traitors. And more importantly, we get more rebellions, despite the fact that now we are Imperator. We also get this fancy banner and a new government type as well, Imperial. The Empire is run through a more bureaucratic form of government than pure feudalism. While the relation between the Ruby Throne and its subjects is still critical, far more power is reserved to ensure efficient administration of the Empire. As a result, however, the bureaucracy itself can stand as an opponent to any ambitious emperors. Bit late for that. We cannot create empires, we cannot usurp kingdom or empires, other vassals will not object to vassal retraction. Oh, interesting. That's very cool. Can move capital within the same lifetime every 200 months. That's not too bad. Tribal government vassals are not included in the vassal limit calculation. That's also very good, because we've got a few of those kicking around Skyrim in the Reach. Can't receive kingdoms and empires from characters with a different government. And we can hold castle, city, fort, shrine, so we can hold everything as standard. Nice. Very cool. And I assume we get ourselves an Elder Council as well. Or maybe that's still under the Cyrodiilic Empire. I don't know. We do have a rival Ruby Throne. Emperor. No. Scotra's Emperor, inheritor of the Empire of Alessa and the Remans. We need to overthrow him and take that for ourselves. Some people still see him as the true Empire. Well, that's not right at all. Emperor Benkham. Next episode, I think we've got a clear path set out for us. We get rid of the fake Emperor, because there can only be one Emperor of Tamriel, or Cyrodiil, or whatever you want to call it. We get rid of this false king out in exile, and we truly become... I want this trait. I want Emperor. What the hell? Small gain each area, having Imperial Councillors. Oh, maybe that's just an Imperial thing. Oh, well. No, because he's a Nord. Get out of here with that nonsense. We're still going to overthrow him. Thank you all for watching. Next episode, we become true Emperor. But you know who's the true Emperor of my heart? It's the insane top tier level patrons. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for keeping the channel going. And a big thank you to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Antmosis, Sudini, Timbrag, Grey, Loris, Crosis, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Palvis Presley, Asuna Kirito, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orkswolf, Facunda Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazie 7011, Baniel, Faust, Eric B. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for keeping the channel alive. Thank you for keeping things going. Thank you for making it so I can do things like genocide in videos and not have to worry about being demonetized. That's big appreciation. Thank you to you guys. And a thank you as well to Shari, Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Limburg, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Euron DeVries, Haji Dumar, Arakira, Don, Crazy Pat, Alpha Scuff, Duncan217, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and Justin Plock. New Patreon list should be available in maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. You know, they're a bit varied on that type of thing, but well, soon. Let's put it that way. Very soon.